Hi everyone, it's Miss Cindy, and today I'd like to read you a story. Well, it's one of my favorite books. It's called One Smile, and unfortunately the library doesn't own this book anymore, so I borrowed it from another library, which we hope that you'll be able to do soon too. It's called One Smile. It's written by Cindi McKinley, illustrated by Mary Gregg Byrne, and it's published by Illumination Arts Publishing Company. And it's one of my favorites. And today's theme is kindness. One smile. One breezy summer morning, Katie was walking through the park with her mother. "Hurry up, sweetheart," her mother urged, "or we'll be late for the bus." "Oh, Mommy," said the little girl, "I sure hope our van is fixed in time for Grandpa's birthday party." Just then they noticed a sad young man sitting alone on a bench. Katie stopped for a moment, and she smiled brightly at him. The young man had lost his job, and he was feeling very discouraged. Dozens of people had walked by that morning, but no one seemed to notice him. Then this little girl appeared and touched his heart with the sweetest smile he had ever seen. He suddenly felt inspired to start looking for a new job. As he hurried down the busy street, the man saw a woman struggling to change a tire. "Let me help you with that," he offered without hesitation. The woman had been driving to an important meeting when she heard a loud thump, 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 and she pulled over to the side of the road. Many people passed by before this helpful young man came to her rescue. Later, as she finished lunch, the woman was still feeling grateful for the young man's help, so she left an extra large tip. Thanks a lot," the waitress called out. On her way home, the waitress decided to surprise her children. Using the extra tip money, she picked up sodas, potato salad, and fried chicken. Then she bought the soccer ball that her children had been hoping for. "Surprise," she called out, "let's go have a picnic." "Wow, Mom," her youngest boy exclaimed. "You're the best. Can we invite the girl next door? She's new in town, and she doesn't have any friends yet." "Good idea," his mother said. "Let's invite the whole family." The little girl had been sitting alone in her room, missing her grandparents and friends, when the phone rang. She couldn't believe the boy next door was calling. "Maybe we could be friends," she thought. The girl and her parents brought some homemade brownies, and they all enjoyed a very special evening together in the park. After she got ready for bed, the little girl couldn't wait to call her grandma back home on the farm. "Guess what, Nana? We had a really fun picnic with our neighbors. I think I'm going to like it here after all." Nana could hear the excitement in her granddaughter's voice. "Well, honey, I sure miss having you around," she said, "but I'm glad to know that you're making new friends." After hanging up, Nana took out her favorite stationery. Wanting to share the good feeling, she wrote a letter to each of her grandchildren. Inside every envelope, she tucked a special sheet of animal stickers. Nana's youngest grandson was about to leave for the doctor's office when this letter arrived. All morning he had been nervous about getting a shot. But after seeing the animal stickers, he forgot all about being afraid. In the doctor's waiting room, the boy sat next to a sad little girl with a cast on her arm. "Here," he said, "maybe my new animal stickers will help you feel better." The girl stopped crying and carefully placed the stickers on her cast. As the children giggled together, her father sighed with relief. His daughter had been upset for hours, and now she was happy again. After taking her home, the father rushed back to his busy auto shop. That night, a young man walked into the shop. "Do you have any job openings?" he asked. Do you remember him? "I work hard and I'm good at fixing cars." Still remembering the little boy's kindness in the doctor's office, the girl's father decided to give this stranger a chance. "Well," he said, "I could use some extra help around here. Let's give it a try." the grateful young man arrived early for work the next morning. His first job was completing the repairs on a dark green van. Just before noon, he returned the keys to a woman and her daughter. "I'm glad I could fix your van," he said. "Thank you," said the little girl. "Now we can go to my grandpa's birthday party after all." She smiled brightly at the man. It was a smile he remembered very well. Do you remember how it started? The very first page. When he was feeling so bad, she smiled, and it went from one person to the next person to the next person, and every single one of them did an act of kindness. Sometimes it was big, sometimes it was tiny. It can be as small as a smile to change somebody's day. When we started the summer learning program, we had Lily Allison help us kick off a kindness, a kindness quest program that we're doing with our summer learning program. And it was on June 4th. And if you look, go to the library, lovelandpubliclibrary.org, and go to the June 4th day. It will lead you to a link for our kindness kickoff, and you'll be able to print out kindness tokens or a kindness, sharing kindness from my window poster. And on these, what we're asking you to do is cut them out. I put them on cardstock. You could Mod Podge them onto a stone or whatever you want to do to make them substantial, and then write something that you've done on here. It could be as small as smiling at somebody to make them smile. Write it on there and then leave it for someone else to find. When they find it, hopefully they will do another act of kindness and leave it for someone else to find. And so the sheets look like this, and if you have trouble getting to them, just give us a call and we'll tell you how to get there. So that's something you can do, kind of like homework. Share some kindness, just like the little girl in our story. Also, I just wanted to point out that I'm wearing my Mr. Rogers shirt, because when you think about kindness, a lot of times you might think about Mr. Rogers. We have a book in our poetry section, and it's called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, The Poetry of Mr. Rogers. Lyrics by Fred Rogers, illustrated by Luke Flowers. And it's a big, long book. I won't be reading the whole thing, but one of the things I would like to read to you. Let's see. I have it marked here. It's called Smile in Your Pocket. I believe he used to sing this one, but I'm not going to sing it because I don't know how it goes. There's a smile in your pocket. There's a smile up your sleeve. There's a smile in your pocket, and it isn't make-believe. There's a smile in your pocket. There's a smile in your shoe. There's a smile in your pocket without anything to do. Now, a pocket is handy for candy and dandy for string. A pocket is nifty for folks who are thrifty with wrappers and rings, all sorts of things. But a smile in your pocket feels a bit out of place, because a smile in your pocket wants to be on your face. Thanks for joining me today. I just want to remind you that we have these signs that might make somebody smile, might make somebody happy. And it's about staying strong, staying connected, Loveland. And now that we can see you back in the library, hopefully you'll be able to come in and grab one for your front yard or your window. And just ask us, okay? All right, thank you.